Okay. Next one we had was 1105 South Elm and safety railing on the flat garage roof. Is there any questions or comments?
I think it's fine as submitted. I just had a couple of suggestions only, which would be to modify the style a little bit so it would coordinate better with the existing railing above the front porch, like just maybe go to a planar profile on the top rail and to have the post terminate underneath the top rail rather than having the decorative post cap. But those are just, you know, a few style suggestions, but it's fine as submitted.
I get where you're coming from, and I too, I'm fine with the way it is. They're using a particular system. They're kind of locked into that look, so.
Yeah, that's what I had that in mind. They may
Otherwise, they're
have
gonna have
already,
to stick build a wood rail, and it's gonna be looking pretty shabby in about 6 years.
well, it doesn't necessarily have to be wood. There's some
Yeah.
other selections. It's just a style consideration.
I was just hoping there was a way to meet code without having to do the darn thing to begin with. But it is what it is.
Yeah, I guess I thought the same thing. A few things that they might be able to do to make it a little closer in style to the existing railing, but the existing railing is just sort of a decoration, so. And I don't know if they want to use fiberglass or what they want to use for the, you know, they wanted to do a different railing, like you're saying. There's other things you could do besides
Basically,
just this
back
set
in kitchen.
one.
Yeah. Tracy, hello.
Oh.
Sorry, we left you out there.
Good thing someone's looking out for her.
As long as she says she's okay with it as is.
Yeah.
Throw her back out.
Sorry.
We started on the next one. I forgot you were out there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're on 1105, the railing.
So far, we've just said, basically, it's okay, but maybe the style could, you know, more closely match that little decorative railing across the top, but, you know, or maybe not, I don't know.
I don't know if anybody said this already, but it seems like, I don't know where the rail dies in to the wall.
Mm.
I can't tell if it's in front of that roof or behind. Is it dying into the brick, or is it going to be a triangular piece of rail that we'll see from the side?
Well, it looks like it's stopping 1'6", or I'm sorry, what am I looking at, the elevation?
Kind of splitting the difference.
Yeah,
Is it?
Yeah, it's, I don't know what you do about it. I don't think you're gonna like pulling the rail back till it dies completely
right.
below the roof line, and
But then would there'll have to be a return then, because it could just get out in that roof.
and we can leave that to the code people. I'd rather not do that either. It's just gonna make it
Mhm.
goopier.
Yeah.
I'm good to approve it as is.
Mhm. Yeah, I was okay with it.
It's one of those unfortunate little things. And Selma, it says it will be providing a roof that extends over the rear door to the edge of the landing. Is that right here? Yes, it is. That's gonna look- I was okay with this as is, so I'd be happy to approve that without that little extension thing, but if that's what the owner wants to do, it's fine.
Right, I think they've agreed to do that, so usually they're not even online for us to know.
That's done. That was a quick 3 minutes.
Yeah.
12 minutes.
How many drawings there are on this edition? Just goes on forever.
We're gonna sit here silent more than anything.
Hmm. Had a meeting with a client that had 2 cats and they were all over me. They were friendly. And I'm like, okay, I'm covered in cat fur.
You have a dog? Your dog's a mix.
Oh, yeah. Do you have a cat? You don't have a dog or a cat or anything?
No, we had a cat. He's been gone for a while, but oldest daughter adopted a dog under COVID.
Yeah.
So she's in college, but when she comes home, we have a dog.
Oh, I was gonna say, what happened if you don't have a dog? Dog is adopted.
Well, and she's almost on her own, really, right?
Right. So,
She's almost finished.
a year ago.
Isn't that weird?
No,
So
never
weird.
seen-
I believe.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, right at the moment.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So. Yes, the pets. Not a COVID.
How's the dog and the baby? Good.
Yeah. I've been finding her tail recently.
She okay with that?
Yeah, I'm surprised. That's not do anything to her. Well,
Oh,
it's
he-
like kind of
really?
Getting used, like, he's learning how to grab things and he'll just like grab on the fur and pull. Ah, it's not gonna be good.
Oh, and she doesn't care.
No.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that when dogs are just, especially with the little kids. It's like it feels like they can tell that it's a child, right? You know, they know it's
Part of
not
the pack.
Yeah.
a little one that they're taking care of.
Mhm.
especially if the baby's like down on their level, you know, oh, one bus, you know. Yeah.
We just got the new hand, foot, and mouth.
Mhm.
I'm trying to remember everything about
Yeah.
No, no one does until they have a child, I don't think. I mean, I never
Yeah.
heard of
Right.
it. It's sort of like, what? Sounds like a horse.
it. I know.
Mhm. Yeah, is the word hoof in there?
Yeah.
There's like,
But that's over, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So uncomfortable with it.
Cranky.
Versions now,
Oh, really?
like daycares, building all of our immune systems.
yes. We go nearby.
It's kind of near my parents, which is good. Like for tonight, I'm picking up and bringing home. Also, the kids and I was watching for the other 2 days. It's socialization, it's like
Mhm.
spoiling, and-
That's socialization, right? The spoiling part.
Yeah.
So we get water.
Oh, I do.
Does anybody want any water?
I saw this and I was like, huh.
Must be left over from the gift commission.
Oh, okay.
They get the icy stuff.
Okay. So,
We should have claimed that. You treated us.
yeah.
Room chill.
Kyle's doing that.
Yeah, I saw that in the paper, that he was appointed. Yeah,
Good.
yeah.
I saw him at the train, you know, the
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
train went by.
Mhm. Yeah, it was a big event.
It always, I love that so many people come to see it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I just, so, because from our house, it's pretty easy. I can't see it from our house, but I can
Right.
see the group coming and whatever. And I just love it. The first year I saw it, I was just like, all these people come just to watch this train go by. How
Yeah,
fun.
it's pretty cool.
I love the sound the train makes. That is just a cool sound.
Yeah, I can hear it. Yeah. Yeah.
Have you ever gotten the opportunity to stand next to it?
I've been, yeah, reasonably close. But yeah, it looks so different than the other trains, right? So,
Like the wheel is
Right,
taller
well,
than the
it's not a
top
whole
of my
train.
head.
Did it stop here in Webster? I know it stops in Kirkwood.
Right. Stop in
yeah,
Kirkwood.
I don't think it stops. Before I've just seen it go by.
Yeah.
It went
okay.
from Pine, 16th and Pine to Kirkwood,
And then it was going to Washington, Missouri, I think. something like
Pacific, and then
that. Pacific,
Washington.
okay. They really pack them in Kirkwood for that too.
Yes. My parents came in town just for that. My dad's a train guy,
Really?
Oh, yes.
right? So we had to see it go by. But we had to go see it downtown too. And then he followed it to
I was
Kirkwood.
gonna say, you're chasing down the guys.
I'm like, just keep going. You're retired. Go down to Washington. Go down to Pacific.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll see a lot of people parked behind Schnucks.
Yeah.
When a train goes by, it looks like the starting of Le Mans, they'll run into their cars, try and get out to Kirkwood to catch it again.
Yes. That's what they called me and he said, is there a better way to get to Kirkwood? This road, I told him to go down Adams. He said, it's like packed with cars. And I'm like, yes, right. I think a lot of people were doing that.
Yeah, it's kind of neat, really.
Mhm.
It's pretty cool.
Kirkwood's spending $2.5 million to renovate that station building. I hope that
Yeah.
works out for them. That's a lot of money.
Yeah. No, they've been working on that for a while.
They're still raising money, aren't they?
Yeah.
I think they only have about $1 million.
I
I've
mean,
got-
kudos to them because it is quite an impressive station and it's in the heart of the town.
Yeah.
Um,
Have you ever gotten on the Amtrak there?
By accident, I got off. I put somebody on the train, helped my kids get on the train in downtown, and the train took off. Actually, no, I got on in Kirkwood. And then I got on downtown, got stuck and got off in Kirkwood. That's it. Had to get a ride back downtown and get my car.
I was surprised how crowded it is. A lot of people do use it. so
Yeah.
That's
Well,
nice.
Right now, I think they've announced they're gonna do 2 trains a day, but I think there's only 1 train a day right now. That might explain how busy it is.
Yeah, when my oldest daughter went to college in Kansas City, we're like, perfect.
Oh, yeah,
She took the train.
right. That's what our one son does up to Milwaukee. You
Yeah.
have to go into St. Louis to get that.
Yeah, nice. You don't have to take the car
Perfect. And my daughter goes up to Chicago
on the
to see her,
train,
yeah, to see her dad and his family.
which is
Yeah,
cool
it's
because that takes you
perfect.
right downtown.
Oh, yeah, it's,
If you
and you
drive,
just dump them onto the train. It's like, here, get on the train.
What-
It's like
what's-
$40.
what school?
Oh, Rockhurst.
Oh, Rockhurst. I got brothers went there. Had a wild adventure there in college.
Oh, yeah.
My brother went there and I drove him back to, they started earlier than I did. So I drove him back to Kansas City. They had an unauthorized frat called the Suzzers, which had to do with beer foam.
Oh,
And they had a big party at about 2 in the morning. I said, I'm thinking about going out to Regis in Denver. They all said, well, we'll go too. So at 3 o'clock in the morning, we were leaving Kansas City to drive out to call it Denver.
oh my gosh. Another 12-hour trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are already to Kansas City. Might as
Yeah.
well.
Halfway, more than halfway.
I drove down to Fayetteville, Arkansas, and went to the Bridges Museum
Mhm.
north of there. It's a pretty place.
Yes,
Very nice.
very worth the trip.
Then went to Eureka Springs. Have you ever been
Yeah.
there?
Oh,
What
yeah.
a trip that place is. I don't know what you do there. I mean, it's,
You see the chapel?
yeah, I did.
Yeah.
But even
Jones.
just
Yes.
the collection of the Victorian little huts on the hill. It's like, it's beautiful, but it's pointless.
It's a European
There's a lot-
resort town.
Yeah, there's a lot of little shops and restaurants and stuff
Yeah.
there. It's just, it's not
Can
real high
you walk
adventure or anything.
You walk and eat. That's what you do.
Yeah.
Shop. That's all
Yeah.
you do.
Enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Relax.
And there's, I guess you could get in your car and go do a float trip and some other stuff. But,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so hilly, it wouldn't even be fun to walk.
Wow. Challenge.
Get your workout.
Yes. Get your
Yeah.
steps.
I don't do workouts anymore than that.
It's good because you eat all that really good food and have, fancy desserts and stuff and then go walk it off.
Yeah. Well, that's apparently what people would do. They would, when, they go for the mineral water, they'd
Mhm.
walk from spring to spring
Right.
to spring, like they were getting an
Right.
aspirin and an Excedrin or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Worked
Yeah.
for them for a long time.
Yeah. And they don't let you do that anymore. You just look at them. The springs.
Well, we were talking to this guy who he used to run the visitor center there, talking to him, and he said most of the springs have moved around. Like the spring we went in wasn't even the spring anymore. The spring found another way to
Mhm.
pop out someplace else.
All right. Looks like we're ready to go. Dan? Good to go. All right. Well, welcome everyone that was online. We finished our work session and chat section. So the official architectural review board meeting is now beginning. So with us tonight, we have Ken Burns, Angela Thompson, Carol Dunkey, and Tracy Collins, and I'm Bob Buckman with, we're all volunteer architects. Emerson Smith and Danny's with us from the city. First item of business is we have a few pre-approvals from earlier emails. But before we do that, I have a set of meeting minutes from do I have those in here?
August
Here.
19.
I'm like trying to, okay, mine had 2 of the September. We have a set of meeting minutes from August 19th. and there are 4 of us here. So with that, I would ask, is there a motion? Can I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the August 19th meeting minutes as written.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed? Okay, the meeting minutes have been approved. Next on our list, we have 3 projects that have been pre-approved. As I call them out, 4. Oh yeah, 4. As I ask for a motion, I just ask you to read from the list. First one is 615 Selma. Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve 615 Selma with the clarification that the new foundation will have cultured stone over concrete to match the existing stone foundation, and the understanding that they will be providing a roof that extends over the rear door to the edge of the landing.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Aye, opposed? 615 Selma is approved. Next, we have 35 Rosemont rear deck. Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve 35 Rosemont as submitted.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Aye, opposed? 35 Rosemont is approved. Next, we have 817 Tuxedo. Do I have a motion?
Make a motion to approve 817 Tuxedo with the following clarifications. On the dormer, that the size and the location of the dormer will be as seen on the elevations, and the roof plan will be adjusted to match the elevations. 3.5-inch trim is going to be provided around all windows and doors. The double doors on sheet A5 will be all glass doors, matching those on sheet A4. And then understanding that the windows have the same grill pattern on the upper pane as seen on the left elevation.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Aye, opposed? All right, 817 Tuxedo is approved. Next is 607 Clark. Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve 607 Clark with the clarifications that the roof configuration is correct on the south elevation. The east elevation is a drawing error. There is a drawing error on the front elevation. The front porch roof is not being changed. The existing louvered vent will remain on the front elevation, and the new concrete foundation will be painted. There is also an understanding that all the new windows on the east and north elevation will look like 1/1, and a landing will be added at the top of the rear exit stairs. There will be a consideration for a window on the rear elevation in the second floor closet, but that will not have to come back to the ARB should they make that change. And the applicant will submit any alterations to the porch in the future.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Aye, opposed? 607 Clark is approved. Next, we have 2 projects. The first one is a public hearing at 25 Elm Place. If there's anyone online,
I'm not seeing anyone.
is there anyone online? Anyone expected to be here for that one? And we can move on to the,
Actually, there's no one to talk about the next one.
is that you as well?
There's nobody here.
No attendees.
Oh,
There's nobody here. Well,
okay. You're gonna try to call the first one?
Meeting's not started.
Oh, that's because maybe they got on before it
oh,
got access.
yeah, what, before you're having trouble.
Okay.
There's just 1 minute.
Okay. So Emerson, you can hear us, right?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
in. Sounds like you joined via computer and. Help right in the right room.
That's the regular 5:30, 5 o'clock ARB meetings in progress. Started.
Are you able to see the webinar ID number?
Yes, it's 816-5599-7461.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just calling my phone. But I don't know if it's.
Maybe I can end it and restart it, I don't know.
Dial them in on your phone and leave your phone here.
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
Not really.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing's really.
Well, I'm not,
Just please wait, the webinar will begin soon. This is what he's seeing on his end. It was like the webinar isn't been initiated.
I don't know, I mean, Emerson was able to get on.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean.
well, if you can call them, we can ask them a question.
Oh, yeah, if you got a phone number, we can talk to them on the phone.
I mean, if you guys want to.
Yeah, just tell them what's going on. We'll talk on the phone.
We just have one question.
Yeah, it's one minor question.
And Angela has a question.
One
We'll hand her
minor
the
thing
phone.
that I feel almost bad calling them.
I didn't have any questions.
I don't really have, it's not,
Yeah,
Can
it's
we
a
ask
public
Tracy?
hearing now. I don't know. How would we handle that? It's a public hearing.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, that's
but-
true.
But that's, if anyone's online, I mean, they can raise their hand and we'll still do that.
We don't know if anyone's on.
we don't know
Yeah,
if
we-
anyone's online.
Yeah, we don't know.
They're having that problem. Someone, no, that's true. Someone else could have that problem, but what would?
I can end the meeting and restart it and see if that helps. Don't that do anything wrong?
She can get them on the phone. That's good by me.
At least that part of it. And then we can ask for public comments if no one has any.
You think the other homeowners trying to log on them have the same issue?
Mhm. You know them too?
They're such minor
Mhm.
projects.
Why don't I end it and see if it, and I'll restart it.
It'll only take a
See
minute.
if that
anyway.
works.
Okay.
Sure.
Oh, you know what, maybe because
When,
maybe it
when-
wasn't.
when he does that, the other people got to re-enter the meeting, don't they?
Well, Emerson was the only one on the meeting.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why he was worried.
There's somebody.
Wait, Robert,
Yeah.
is that your homeowner? Okay.
We're good to go.
Yay.
Oh, good.
Robert, can you hear us? Can you unmute? Robert, can you hear us?
Oh, there's someone else too. And there's Emerson. So there we go. That was easy.
Maybe it'll take a second. Robert, when you're ready, do you want to unmute? Well, maybe he's
Can you
calling in on
unmute him?
his phone number. Is this Robert? Is this your calling in on phone? No. Emerson, can you hear us?
Yes, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Was this Robert on the phone?
Yes.
Okay, we can hear you. Okay.
Okay, welcome, Robert. With 25 Elm Place, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I think we had a question.
After all that. I just had one question, and it was whether the materials that are going to be on the addition do they all just match the first floor and foundation of the house?
Yes, they would match what our existing house looks like from the outside.
Okay.
Good.
And- Yeah. Okay. Just verifying that.
Okay. I think that was it. It is a public hearing. Is there anyone else online that has a comment or wants to make a comment about 25 Elm Place? Anyone? And if so, raise your hand. And I see no one, Danny.
You know,
With that, do I have a motion on 25 Elm Place?
I make a motion to approve 25 Elm Place as submitted with the clarification the owner provided us that the foundation and materials are going to be similar in character to that of the existing home.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Aye. Opposed? Okay, Robert, you're approved.
Awesome. Thank you guys very much.
You're welcome.
Have a wonderful evening.
Thank
You
you.
as well.
You too.
Thanks.
Bye.
All right, Tracy can come back in and join us for 1105 South Elm.
Tracy, come in. Where'd she go? Hey,
All right, next one is 1105 South Elm. Is there anyone online for that? I don't think there is.
No, there's one person.
did have
There's one person.
John.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm used to seeing all the names on one list. There we go.
Hi there.
Hi, John. I think we just had a few comments or questions. I can ask Carol perhaps first. Carol?
Yeah, I'm okay with everything as you've submitted it. I just had a couple of suggestions for you to consider. They're not requirements. And the suggestions are about the style of the rail, that perhaps if there was a plainer top rail style, it might blend a little bit better with the existing front porch decorative railing. And then also to consider a plainer post that doesn't have the decorative post cap extending above the top rail. But those are just style considerations for you to consider.
Sure. And I actually did look into those. The square post option is about 50% more expensive in these kits. So just from a cost standpoint, it's my preference to go with the railings that still have the rounded edge, but I am very open to reducing the top kind of those pieces that fit over the posts to kind of a flat thing, so that it matches more what's on the front of the house. So I'm fine with making that change.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. Any other comments?
So that's just a suggestion.
But if John would like to do that, that's fine. We can just maybe make the motion with an option for you to do that if you should choose.
Right.
That'd be great.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, John, I think that was it.
Okay.
So with that, do I have a motion on 1105 South Elm?
I'll make a motion to approve 1105 South Elm as submitted, with the option that the homeowner may choose to simplify the post caps at the top of the post. That this is an option only, not a requirement.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Aye, opposed? All right, John, you're good to go. You've been approved.
Great. Thank you very much. Have a good evening.
Thanks, you as well. With that, the meeting is adjourned. Thank you all.
Sorry for the misadventure to Zoom.
Oh, you did a good job.
Yeah,
It's
you
tricky. There's always some little trickiness. to
always
it.
something.